Hi everyone, welcome to Forbidden Kitchen. Today, I'm Andrew, the Nato Senior Cyborg, the only cyborg that's owning his dementia. And today, we're going to be learning how to tune a guitar. So while I get my guitar from the grill, we're going to roll the opening credits. So I left my guitar in the oven too long and it got agoraphobia. So I didn't really have a backup plan for this. So I guess we'll just do a deck profile. We haven't had this in our roster yet. Today we're gonna do gustos. So let's get started. So starting off the gusto lineup, we have 3 windows. When window gets destroyed by an opponent via opponent's attacking a monster, you special summon a gusto, one gusto tuner monster from the deck. 2 Kamui Hopa Gustos. It's a flip monster. When this monster is flip summoned, you special summon 1 gusto tuner from the deck. And then 3. This is a hard 3. Pilica. Pilica, when she's a normal special summon, you special summon 1 gusto tuner from the graveyard, and then she's your E-Tele target, and we'll get more into what she can potentially do later on. Calm Serenia Gusto, you're a recycler for all your gustos that are in the graveyard, and allowing you and your +1 draw. Moving on from the psychics, we're gonna move on to the wing beasts. So 3 gusto eagles. Eagles, when this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you special summon 1 level 4 or lower non-tuner monster from your deck. And then 3 gusto griffins. Gusto griffin is really good when you pair it with Wind the Wind Channeler. Because with Wind the Wind Channeler, when you discard Gusto Griffin, you can special summon you special summon a Gusto monster from the deck with Gusto Griffin's effect, and you get that additional Wind Search with Wind Channeler window. And then running 3 Gusto Goldos. So when Gusto Goldos is sent, it doesn't have to be destroyed for it to get its effect off. You can special summon another Gusto from the deck. Then, like I said earlier, we're gonna be running 3 Wind the Wind Channelers with your Gusto Griffins, and then 3 Cockadoodle-Doos because they're free special summon for the deck. 1 Barrier Statue of the Stormwinds. I'm planning on running another one. I just have to make room. 2 Cypher Gear Gamma and 1 Cyframe Driver. And then next up, if you haven't caught on by now, this is essentially going to be a going second deck. So we're going to be running a Kaiju package to try to break down the board as much as we can, and then synchro summon into your synchro monsters so that you can use the Kaiju monsters to inflict effect damage. Moving on to the spells. The 1 E-Tele, 1 for 1, Called by the Grave. And because we have, because we're running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 level 2 and lower psychic monsters. We're running 2 telekinetic power wells, which is essentially a soul charge for your psychic monsters at a cheaper cost. 2 creature swaps because it's hilarious to just swap out one of your opponent's monsters for one of your Gustos, and then lastly 1 Kaiju Slumber. So that's it for the main deck. The extra deck, we're running 1 Old Entity Haster. This is it's pretty easy to special summon him with the low levels of the low levels of the of your Gustos and then and if you use this as a link material, you can get its effect off where essentially it gets equipped to your opponent's monster, and then the monster cannot attack and its effects get negated, and then when the card leaves the field while it's equipped to a monster by this effect, you can take control of the monster it was equipped to. And then we're running 2 Daigusto Falcos, 2 Daigusto Goldals, 1 Eagles, and then the bread and butter that makes this deck really annoying is Daigusto Freeze. Daigusto Freeze, she can't be destroyed by battle, and then excuse me. When you go into battle with a Gusto monster, your opponent takes any battle damage. So you would essentially use your weaker monsters, let them get destroyed by battle, and then your opponent gets the effect damage while you keep special summoning those those weaker Gusto monsters from your deck. Additional monsters that we are also running in the extra deck is the Psyframe Lord Gamma, Crystal Wing Synchro, Almirage. For further wind support, Wind the Wind Charmer Verdant, and Great Fly. How Kill for back since this is a synchro deck. And then last but not least, High Speed Droid Rubber Band Shooter. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the Gusto deck profile. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and as always, stay tuned next time.